Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Athena, but y'all can call me Bean. I am here with another Disney Dreamlight Valley tour. This one's a little bit special because I am going to do a biome tour rather than just a house build or section build. And I'm going to start on this part of the Sunlit Plateau because as you can see, this back half needs a little love. I haven't decorated this back area yet, so we're just going to focus on the areas that I have decorated. And in my opinion, this is going to be one of the best Sunlit Plateau tours you're ever going to see. And I'm a little bit biased because I'm the one who spent a week working on this, but I'm really proud of it. And I'm just going to say this up front. I would really appreciate likes, comments, and subs because it helps my channel grow. Let's get to the tour. Now, I'm not going to explain each and every single item that I used. I'm just going to kind of walk through and let y'all see. But if you do have questions about any of the items that I am using, just drop a comment and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. But all of the items that I've used have either come from Scrooge's shop,
This place really
but
shows that everybody.
most of the items I've used are craftable at the crafting station. We're going to take a little detour and go through Wally's yard here. I do have a video on Wally's build. If anybody is interested in that, I'll make sure to put the link in the description to this video. And the house builds and tours, I tend to go into a little bit more detail about the items that I've used and where I've got them and where I decided to put them as well. Now, if we head back out of the side of Wally's yard, we're going to continue down the Sunlit Plateau path that I have created. And this pathing is the same as the pathing that I use for any other build that I've done. So my Forest of Valor as well as my Dazzle Beach. And there are tutorials on my channel if you're interested in knowing how I've made this path look so curvy. But I can promise you that I have done nothing special. I've just kind of hidden it with rocks. As we make our way down this path, you'll notice that I've used a lot of landscaping, a lot of trees, a lot of bushes, and a whole lot of rocks. So I did make sure to make this path run into the mines so that I have no problems going in there. And as always, I do make my builds as practical as possible and make sure that I can still reach the mining nodes because we all know that that is extremely important, especially during star path duties. And again, we are able to access this mining node back here. So I'm just gonna walk back the way that we came just so you can see it from a different perspective. And I'm going to head through the middle because this is kind of the focal point of the Sunlit Plateau. We put the pool that we can get from Scrooge's shop in the middle here. And then this pathing that is down underneath the pool, that is also purchasable from Scrooge's shop as well. And these just come in like little square blocks that you can put down. So I did have to purchase about 30 or 40 of these in order to fill this space. If we come over to the front over here, this is the front of Wally's yard, and I did decide to put the shrine in front of Wally's yard just because I felt like it looked really nice to make that the front and focal point of where Wally lives. I did put Wally's garden to the left of his home just because I didn't want to put it further away. We know that Wally loves to garden, and I wanted to make sure that it was as close as possible to our precious Wally. If we come out over to the side, you'll notice a lot of craftable items like the well to the left and the outhouse to the right. And if we come back here, I put Goofy's stall as well as made a little autumnal looking area. I don't know what to call this. I didn't necessarily want it to be a pumpkin patch because I didn't want it to be too Halloween-y. However, I did want it to feel very autumnal because it just fits the aesthetic of the Sunlit Plateau, and the colors are absolutely fantastic. So there are a little bit of Halloween vibes, but I did try to stay away from doing too much of that. Now, if we turn around, we're going to make our way to the front area of the Sunlit Plateau. And I'm saying front because this is where the entrance is from the plaza. And I put the well kind of immediately as you come up from this ramp. I made the path a little bit too big in this area for my liking, so I had to put something in the middle, and I needed it to be a larger item, and the well kind of just fit. So we left it there. Now, lastly, for this tour, this back area, this is where Scar started in the game. This is where we were introduced to where Scar's home was. It was in this back corner over here, and I ended up just moving Scar's home. For those of you who don't know, you absolutely can move Scar's house. I found that out way too late, but we figured it out and we continued on. I made this back area a autumn core farmers market. So again, I didn't want it to feel really Halloween-y, but I still wanted that autumnal feel. So we just turned it into a farmer's market and added some stalls in with different items displayed just to kind of make it that farmer's market feel. So over here we have some food items, we have some foliage items, we have some gems back here, and then we have some pottery over here. As always in my builds, I do like to leave some open space just so that the flowers that spawn in this biome can naturally spawn wherever they like to. It does make it feel like this space is a little bit more natural if you do that. But as you can see, I did utilize other landscaping items to try and make sure that not too many items spawned in those open spaces. So I did make sure to utilize a lot of the biome specific trees and the biome specific bushes, but also I did use a lot of like 1 square items such as these sacks, and then like the stumps that you can find under the trees, under landscaping as well. But this is my Sunlit Plateau. I spent so much time decorating this biome, and I hope you absolutely enjoyed watching this and watching this tour and seeing kind of how I placed items. I would love to hear about what you did with your Sunlit Plateau, because everybody does something different when it comes to decorating, and I just love to hear all the different ideas and all the creativity that folks have out there. So if you don't mind, let me know not only if this has helped inspire you, but what have you all been up to when it comes to decorating in this biome? I'm just gonna sit by the pool over here. But that's it for today, guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if this has helped you at all. And stick around because I am going to do a walkthrough of this area at nighttime just so y'all can check it out. And I'll see you next time.
This salty sea air is great.
Okay, listen, don't take on too much. We're here for you.